Hello survivors and welcome to a new video. In today's video we are going to be doing something different. We're not going to be using any eggs and we are not going to be using any passives whatsoever. We are going to banish every single passive in the game. Now how this works is there's only one character in the game that can do this. Please comment down below who you think this character is and we'll go from there. I'm sure everyone knows who it is though, but it's a 0 egg character as well. There is only one character who can do this in the game, and that's who we're going to be playing. So I'll give you a couple of seconds, and while we're waiting for you to comment down below, please remember to subscribe, as only 8% of you are subscribed to the channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and the bell notification so you know when I upload all my videos. But anyway, let's get on to the video. So if you guessed Queen Sigma, you were correct. As you can see, she starts off with 113 banishes, rerolls, and skips. So we're going to take her in Capella Magna, and we are going to use Divine Bloodline, Silent Old Sanctuary, Wicked Season, because we're not going to have any passives. It's the only way we're going to get Curse, Slash, and possibly Beginning or Awake. I'm not sure on the last one yet, but we'll get to that one when we have to. So we're essentially just using Victory Sword, and we need to banish absolutely everything else. So that's exactly what we are going to do, and hopefully we don't mess up and accidentally take anything. So already with one max weapon, we can't get any other weapons, but that's not necessary. All we need to do is get ourselves the banishes and level up our Victory Sword. Hopefully we don't accidentally banish that as well. Now it will be important to get the levels, so we are actually going to just wait to get the level rotation on Wicked Season, because the more levels we have, the better it's going to be for us. So we want to get as much levels as possible for the curse on Wicked Season, because that's the only curse we're going to be getting throughout the entire game. And yeah, it's just going to make it a lot better for us, a lot harder for us, but we're also going to be able to hit a higher level further down. Okay, so now we can at least grab a little bit more XP than usual, I guess. I should level this up. Let me turn guards off, because it's not like we can pick up any of that stuff. We'll level up Victory Sword as quick as possible, so we're doing at least as much damage as possible. We do have quite a bit of might and cooldown already, at least from Silent Old Sanctuary, which is fantastic. It would be nice to be able to do this on every character, but unfortunately, unless you have eggs on them, which kind of defeats the purpose anyway, because then you don't really need anything anyway. The eggs are going to be more than enough to carry you without passives. Yeah, you know, you don't need to pick anything up, everything's going to instantly die anyway. But in terms of, you know, having a character that doesn't have that, Queen Sigma is the only one that can do it, and it's really, really cool. As you can see, there are a whack ton of passives in this game. You know, I never really thought about it much until yesterday when I was having a chat with someone on Reddit. They had a post about how cool it was to get their Faraji to look the way it did using Queen Sigma. And yeah, we landed up chatting. We said, you know, a lot of the cool things can only happen with Queen Sigma, like if you wanted specific builds really quickly, because of the amount of banishes or rerolls and skips that she has. No other character in the game has that, and it's really cool, it's really unique that she's the only character in the game that can do this. So we, yeah, got picked up, like, you know, what if we don't use any passives? And that's how it led to us doing what we're doing today. Well, I mean, it led to me thinking, oh, what happens if we don't use any passives? I'm not sure about the other bloke, but for me, what happens in the game when you don't use any passives? And here we are. So we are now maxed level with the victory sword, and now we start limit breaking. So we don't need to pick up any chests. We aren't going to get anything out of them. And yeah, we don't even need to really move. It could be a no movement challenge as well. It couldn't actually because of... it could. We could use Mad Forest. But we don't have to move. And even without passives or anything like that, you can just see how extremely strong Queen Sigma is. Obviously, we will do this again maybe without Arcanas. And that's something you guys could let me know down in the comments as well. Let me know down in the comments if you think we should do this without Arcanas as well, to see how far we could push this. Or like limit ourselves, so we'll use stupid Arcanas and Wicked Season. So no Silent Old Sanctuary or anything like Divine Bloodline or anything like that. These are just like options, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to think of unique ways of playing the game, or unique ways of having a run. Because nowadays it's all like, oh, farm this, farm that, or, you know, I farmed for 20,000 hours in the game. One run to get so many coins. And that's not something I enjoy doing. I don't think I have any egg character at all. I think the highest character I have is like 300 eggs. And even then, I don't even use them anymore. So, yeah, I try and find other ways, more innovative ways of doing different builds, or just different runs that haven't been done necessarily on video yet. And I don't believe I've seen something like this done on video. Not saying someone hasn't done it already, they probably have. I just personally haven't seen it on video. And that's why we're here. Alright, so we're, what, a third of the way there? And I've always hated this 10 minutes or 9 minutes on Capella Magna. These guys are really beefy. But that's okay. We should receive our next Arcana. We will be taking Slash, because we do need the damage. We do need the crit. Obviously, we got a decent amount of luck as well from Silent Old Sanctuary. So that's all good for us. As far as I know, we don't need to pick up any more chests for Arcanas. But this one should be the Arcana chest, but like I said, it's just doesn't. What is interesting is we haven't picked up the next Arcana. I wonder if she's affected if you need to take passives in order to get the 2 last Arcanas. Because normally you get them before the 10 minutes. Okay, so we got a candy box. Unfortunately, we ain't grabbing it. This is very interesting. Got the super candy box. Again, we're not going to be grabbing it. But that's the last of the candy boxes. We won't see them again. But, you know, we do see a double... Oof, how's that? That is some insane luck there. You know that these chests have a 3% chance of spawning. So even with the 100% luck we have, that's only a 6% chance. Maybe a 12% if it was on the luck roll when it landed. But as you can see, we are probably gonna die. This is very interesting. So she only has 5 Arcanas if you have passives. I thought we would need Slash. Oh, we do have Divine. Okay, luckily I took Divine Bloodline because that's really going to save us. I mean, we have 943 HP, which will only go up. So luckily we took Divine Bloodline, not something bad. Not bad, but luckily we didn't take something that isn't very good. Like Divine Bloodline's one of those very, very good Arcanas. Sort of like the Blood Astronomius now. Also very, very good Arcana. Very fun to play with. Divine Bloodline just makes you tanky as ever. So you don't really have to worry about dying or about all these mobs going into us. Okay, let's grab the XPs. Oh, there we go. That took a very long time. Oh, it's level. It must be level then. Alright, I thought it was time-based. Okay. You see, you learn something new every day. Because normally I've hit over level 100 by 10 minutes. But of course we don't have the crown or anything like that, so our growth isn't as high as it usually is. Alright, so we're still going to get our last Arcana. I don't know what we're going to grab. When in doubt, I guess just grab Awake. I think this is like playing on hard mode because the more and more we level, the harder it's going to get because of Curse. And we don't necessarily get that much stronger with every level. We do, however, get stronger every time we get hurt. So we are on 686 Mart. Which then just means we're just not doing enough, we don't have enough cooldown for it all. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely, do we need a mount? So it was, I think we're going to go with Awake. I feel like we're going to die. But it's definitely a level thing. I really thought it was timed or there was something else to it, but as long as you hit a certain level, you'll get the Arcanas. I thought maybe we stumbled onto something amazing here, that you needed passives to get Arcanas or something with Queen Sigma. I was like, oh, something new, something interesting. But nope. But we'll see. We do want to try and level as much as possible. We'll see. Hopefully we can get to about 200. Again, this is quite insane. As you can see, we have 1600 HP. I do believe it keeps going. No, it doesn't actually. It should have kept going up because of Victory Sword, because of the way it interacts with Blood, Divine Bloodline. 5 more minutes because we are on hurry mode. Again, the number we've killed things, it's not the greatest. Not the greatest number. Don't really want to move much, but what I do want is health. Although floor chicken's only 50 HP, so is it really gonna help? I remember back in the day before we had limit break where you had to use your level ups to survive. Where you had to grab the floor chickens. And only the floor chickens would keep you alive. Maybe I need to do like an OG run or something like that again, you know, bring back those old memories before limit break. We have a lot of mart, but it doesn't look like it does anything, especially with this weapon. I mean, I think the weapon, even with like 10 mart, will still kill things. I just think it doesn't have the AoE, where it can really deal the damage that it needs to. Because, I mean, look at this. Obviously, the lower our life, the more damage we do. So I think we're going to end up doing a lot of damage by the end of this, but we don't have any mark. I mean, any life. Or actually we do. It's also very possible that the life bar has just grown, and because we were hurt a little bit, which kind of means that the divine bloodline double dips into itself. So the more you get hurt, the stronger it is, and then the more percentage HP you actually lose. I don't know if any of this makes sense to anyone, but it makes sense to me in my head. My wording's probably just wrong. But if you didn't know, the way Divine Bloodline works is the less health you have, the more might you have. So in this case, when you lose a little bit of life, and then you start leveling up your HP, you kind of lose more because you gain more HP. I don't know, does that make sense? So it might look like I don't have any life, but I probably have like 1000 HP there. Oh, we had a Holy Rosary. Nice. Grab some floor chicken over there. So this is one of the reasons why we grabbed Awake, because I don't think we are actually going to live here. We're on 3,600 HP. I don't know, are we going to live here or not? Oh no, not that chest. Okay, well we definitely finished, which is really, really good. What are we on? Oh, we went to 300 as a level, which is also very, very good. Didn't even realize that. And we haven't died yet. But oh, there we go. And we go straight to half-life. So there's no way we're gonna die. I doubt they can do even nearly enough damage to kill us. Took them half an hour to do that amount of damage in the first place. But death's gonna kill us in 2, 1, go. And we're dead. Alright, so I don't know how much damage this would have done. 153 million, not a lot at all. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to try and play the game without any passives. But I mean pickups, not passives, because obviously, as you can see, we do have our passive skill tree, but we do not have the passives that we pick up in the game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, just remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.